ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Class number 52. You can repeat after me. Vasudevendra yogendram natva jnanapradam gurum.
वासुदेवेन्द्र योगीन्द्रं नत्वा ज्ञानप्रदं गुरुं
मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधोऽभिधीयते।
मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधोऽभिधीयते।
साधनचतुष्टयसम्पन्नाधिकारिणां
मोक्षसाधनभूतं
तत्त्वविवेकप्रकारं वक्ष्यामः।
तत्त्वविवेकप्रकारं वक्ष्यामः।
साधनचतुष्टयं किम्?
साधनचतुष्टयं किम्?
नित्यानित्यवस्तुविवेकः।
नित्यानित्यवस्तुविवेकः।
इहामुत्रार्थफलभोगविरागः।
इहामुत्रार्थफलभोगविरागः।
शमादिषट्कसम्पत्तिः।
शमादिषट्कसम्पत्तिः।
मुमुक्षुत्वं चेति।
मुमुक्षुत्वं चेति।
तत्त्वविवेकः कः?
तत्त्वविवेकः कः?
आत्मा सत्यः तदन्यत् सर्वं मिथ्या इति।
आत्मा सत्यः तदन्यत् सर्वं मिथ्या इति।
आत्मा कः?
आत्मा कः?
स्थूलसूक्ष्मकारणशरीरात् व्यतिरिक्तः।
स्थूलसूक्ष्मकारणशरीरात् व्यतिरिक्तः।
पञ्चकोशातीतः सन्।
पञ्चकोशातीतः सन्।
अवस्थात्रयसाक्षी।
अवस्थात्रयसाक्षी।
सच्चिदानन्दरूपः सन् यः तिष्ठति स आत्मा।
सच्चिदानन्दरूपः सन् यः तिष्ठति स आत्मा
स्थूलशरीरं किम्
स्थूलशरीरं किम्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्
कर्मजन्यम्
कर्मजन्यं
सुखदुःखादिभोगायतनं शरीरम्
सुखदुःखादिभोगायतनं शरीरम्
अस्ति जायते वर्धते
अस्ति जायते वर्धते
विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यति इति
विपरीणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यते इति
षड्विकारवत् एतत् स्थूलशरीरम्
षड्विकारवत् एतत् स्थूलशरीरम्
सूक्ष्मशरीरं किम्
सूक्ष्मशरीरं किम्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत् कर्मजन्यं सुखदुःखादिभोगसाधनं
पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि
पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि
पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि
पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि
पञ्चप्राणादयः
पञ्चप्राणादयः
मनश्चैकं बुद्धिश्चैका
मनश्चैकं बुद्धिश्चैका
एवं सप्तदशकलाभिः सह
एवं 17 कलाभिः सह
यत् तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्मशरीरम्
यत् तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्मशरीरम्
स्थूलशरीरं किं that we saw in the previous classes. Therefore, Atma is Stula Sharirat Bhinnaha Vyatiriktah Atitaha. Now, Sukshma Sharira, because Stula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vyatiriktah Atma. So, what is Stula Shariram must be known, that we have seen. Panchikrita Panchamahabhutaihi Kritam. Iti, we saw the definition of Stula Shariram. Now, today we will see what is Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Shariram also should be known. Then only we can know that Atma is not even Sukshma Shariram. Atma is not Stula Shariram. Why? Stula Shariram comes and goes. Agama Payinaha undergoes a lot of changes. Shatvikāravatu we saw in the definition. 6 important changes. Atma doesn't undergo any change because Atma is Nityaha. It doesn't have parts. Anavayavaha. It is not put together. Therefore doesn't have parts. Ananga Atma, no Anga. So therefore doubt may come, if Atma is not Stula Shariram, it is not something gross available for our perception, available for our objectification. It is only a Bhoga Ayatanam. Atma could be Sukshma Shariram. That doubt may come. That also negated by the very definition of Atma. Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharirat Vitirta. All the 3 Shariram. But what is Sukshma Shariram? That also must be known. Then only we can negate that even Sukshma Shariram is not Atma iti. So therefore, what is Sukshma Shariram? that is defined. That is defined then as the next topic. Sukshma Shariram Kim. You can see the similar words are used. In the definition of Stula Shariram, Panchikrita Panchamaha Bhutaiki Kritam. Here, Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutaiki Kritam. Not same, it is different. Opposite. Panchikrita is grossified. Apanchikrita is ungrossified. You will see what it is. Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutaiki Kritam. It's a long definition. Stula Shariram also, we saw the definition was a long definition. Similarly, here also Sukshma Shariram. And this Sukshma Shariram is made of Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutaihi Kritam. Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutas. Panchamaha Bhuta we know. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Panchamaha Bhuta. These Panchamaha Bhutas in gross form, they are put together. That is Sthula Shariram. Whereas the Sukshma Shariram, which is translated as subtle body, it is made of the same Panchamaha Bhutas, but in the ungrossified, uncompounded form. Before the grossification process happens, before compounding of the 5 elements happen, when the 5 great elements were in their original state, that is Sukshma state, Sukshma Avastha, from that 5 great elements, Panchamaha Bhuta, this Sukshma Shariram is formed. That is a definition. Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutaihi Kritam. In detail, we will see. We need to know what is Panchikritam. That will be talked about later. Now, this much is enough. That is, Sukshma Shariram is made of the ungrossified 5 great elements. Then, it is born of Sat Karma. Sorry, it is born of Karma, not Sat Karma. Sat should be read along with the previous one. That is why I stopped Sat. Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutai Kritam Sat. Sat is being born of the ungrossified 5 great elements. Then being made of, not born of, being made of because Krita, being made of the 5 ungrossified great elements. Now, Sat Karma Janyam. Now we can say, being born of Janyam. Janya is Janma, Jananam, it's birth. It's coming into being. It is born of Sat Karma. It is born of Karma, not Sat Karma. Sat should be read separately, as I told before. Because it is together, therefore, there's a tendency to read it together. Sat Karma, Sat Karma. Sat is being only. It is born of Karma, Karma Janyam only. It is born of Karma, Karma Janyam. Born due to actions. This reading it as Sat Karma Janyam, there is a wrong translation. There is a wrong translation you will find in some books. Sat Karma means good karma. That is not correct. Sat Karma, it is not correct. Sat is a separate word. Sat is a separate word. Should be read along with the previous part of the definition. Apanchikrita Panchamaha Bhutai Kritam Sat. You have to stop there. That is one part. Then Karmajanyam is second part. So, when you read Sat Karma, the meaning it becomes different. Many people, they interpret this wrongly, saying that it is born of good actions. It is not born of good actions. It is born of actions, just actions. Therefore, karmajanyam want you to actions, not good actions. So that to be noted. Born due to actions only. Why it is said like that? Not because of sat karma. Why shouldn't we take it as good actions? Human birth, it's not only because of punya karma. It is born of the karma which are both punyam and papam. Papa punya mishra. Papa punya mishra only, the mixture only gives rise to this Manushya Janma. It is not only Punyam. If it is only Punyam, we know it is Deva Janma. The Janma, the birth will be in Deva Loka. If it is only Papam, then the Janma will be in Adholoka. So, only when there is a proportionate mixture of Papam and Punyam. Why Papam and Punyam? Papam and Punyam. Papam also for exhaustion. Punyam is also for exhaustion. Punyam is required to take a human janma, and through this, why it is punyam we say, because through Manushya janma only moksha is possible. Therefore, it is some punyam is there. When we say punyam, it is for the ultimate purushartha, moksha purushartha. And also the papam also have to be exhausted. For that also you need sharira. So it is meant for gaining moksha. It is meant for experiencing certain karma pala in the form of punyam as well as papam. Punya karma also has to be exhausted through this human shariram. Papa karma also has to be exhausted through this human shariram. And because of that punyam, the person has got sufficient punyam to have certain clarity, certain understanding, then the person can strive for moksha, and moksha is possible only this Manushya Shariram. Therefore, more punya. Papam also is there, punyam is also there. Therefore, we say it is born of actions, only karma. So, to say sat karma is not correct. So, you have to be careful when you read that part. Karma janyam. Then, sukha dukkha adi bhoga sadhanam. Sthula shariram was sukha dukkha adi bhoga ayatanam. It is the tenement. It is a place where the sukha dukkha are experienced. But here we say, here in the definition of sukshma shariram, we say it is a sadhanam. Sadhana means instrument. Instrument for experiencing sukha, dukkha, adi, etc. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, all the pairs of opposite experiences. For experiencing that, you need this means, the sadhanam. Sadhanam is required, and the place of experience also required. The place of experience is sthula shariram, the means by which the experiences are gained or experienced, that is sadhanam. So, Sukshma Shariram, which is born of karma, Sukshma Shariram, it is the sadhanam, the means for experiencing the Sukha Dukkha Adi Anubhava. The Sukshma Shariram only, it acts as a link between the Sthula Shariram and the Atma, as though it is a link, a connecting link between the Sthula Shariram, which is available for our perception, and Atma. Atma is not available for perception because it is a very subject. It is the the very subject, you. So in between the Sukshma Shariram, it acts as though it's as a link, as a connection. Therefore, Sukshma Shariram is also not available for perception, but not like Atma. Atma cannot be objectified because being the subject and in the presence of Atma, all the experiences are illumined, all the experiences are lighted up in the presence of Atma, and that Atma which cannot be experienced because it is the very subject and Sukshma. Similarly, Sukshma Shariram also, but there is a difference between the Sukshmatvam of Atma and the Sukshmatvam of the Shariram. This Shariram can be inferred. It is also available for certain objectification, but not like Stula Shariram. Therefore, in between the two, in between Atma and Stula Shariram, it is in between. It is only Sukshma, not Ati Sukshma. Similarly, it is not gross also. So therefore, why we call it as a Sukshma Shariram? Because generally we believe only what we see, what we perceive with our eyes, with our sense organs. Not only eyes for only seeing, other sense organs by which we can know, which we can objectify. That only we believe. Generally, we believe. In the beginning, we believe. To believe something which cannot be known through sense organs, we need to have Shraddha in the Shastram. In the beginning, we don't believe. That is why we say that the materialistic philosophers, materialistic philosophy, the Charuvaka, they don't believe that which are not available for the senses. Even the Vayu, they don't believe because it is not available for objectification. They don't see it. Even though it is available for the perception of skin, when Vayu touches you, feel its you can feel its touch, sparsha, but still they don't believe that because not available for objectification. They can't see them. That is called Charuvaka Darshanam. So therefore, since we believe only what we can objectify, what we can perceive through senses, Sukshma Shariram, it is not available for objectification, but it can be inferred based on our experience, certain experience. Like when we have some pain in the body, when we complain about the pain due to some problem in the body. Now, can you see the pain? Can you objectify the pain? When we say it is a pleasant, not only pain, even pleasure, pleasant experience also, whether it is sukham or dukkham, it is an anubhava, it is an experience. Now, where is the pain? Can you objectify the pain? Like you objectify an object, objectify the object, the mountain, the tree. When you open the eyes, you see a huge mountain. Can you objectify like that the pain or the pleasure? No, it is not. It is not. But it is experienced by you. You cannot say it doesn't exist also because you have the experience. Therefore, you say it is a pleasant experience. It is a painful experience. When you have fever, one is body temperature is that you can perceive with your with your hand you can touch and see. but that causes pain, that causes suffering. Can you objectify the suffering? The suffering cannot be objectified because it is experienced. It is because it is experienced, therefore it cannot negate it. It is, but cannot be objectified. Similarly, your knowledge, the knowledge which are gained through the mind, can you objectify the mind? You cannot objectify the mind. You cannot see the mind. You cannot touch the mind. Because it is not available for your sense perception, can you deny the mind? You cannot deny because the knowledge takes place. You are aware of a certain thing. The knowledge is there. So, because you have knowledge, you have gained knowledge of a particular thing, therefore, you cannot say that you don't have a mind, you don't have a buddhi. So, therefore, subtle body, the Sukshma Shariram, even though it is not available for perception, it is imperceptible, but it is known to you. It is known to you. So therefore, Sukshma Shariram, it is somewhere in between the Atma and the gross body. It is not Atma. It is as though a connector. As though a connector between the Atma and the Stula Shariram. It is not Atma. Therefore, because some people take Sukshma Shariram as Atma. That is not Atma also. Atma is Sukshmatvad Sukshmaha, even subtler than the subtlest. That is Atma. And for this Sukshma Shariram to stay in a body, the Stula Shariram should have certain requirements, certain anatomical requirements. Then only Sukshma Shariram can stay in the Stula Shariram. Sukshma Shariram can stay in the Stula Shariram only when it functions, when the heart functions, when the liver functions, all the organs should function properly. Then only Sukshma Shariram can stay in the Stula Shariram. If Stula Shariram doesn't have minimum requirements to survive, then Sukshma Shariram will leave the body. That is called Maranam. Sukshma Shariram leaving the Stula Shariram is called Maranam. Separation of the Sukshma Shariram from the Stula Shariram is called by the name death. What is Maranam? This is what Maranam is. Maranam is a process that happens due to some causes where the Sukshma Shariram is separated from the Stula Shariram. So, therefore, Sukshma Shariram is different from Stula Shariram, because it's separated at the time of death. Therefore, it is different. Similarly, Sukshma Shariram is different from Atma. It is different from Atma even. So, therefore, now between the Stula Shariram and Sukshma Shariram, you can see the interdependency. Stula Shariram is alive only when Sukshma Shariram continue to exist in the Stula Shariram. And for the Sukshma Shariram to stay in the Stula Shariram must have certain minimum basic requirements. So they are mutually dependent. With the Sukshma Shariram alone, you cannot gain knowledge. You cannot perceive the objects. You cannot operate with your sense organs and gain the object and the knowledge about the sense objects. That's not possible. You need Stula Shariram. Therefore, there is a mutual dependency of these two Shariram. If one is not there, other is of not use, no use. So, therefore, Stula and Sukshma. The word Sukshma means that which is not available for your perception. That is called Sukshma. When we say Sukshma, it doesn't mean it is not it is not available for any perception. Sukshma means not available for your external perception to the sense organs. But it can be inferred. It is available for perceptual inference, but not available for the perception of sense organs. Not available for external perception. Therefore, you cannot miss the presence of Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Shariram is that which is invisible, which is not tangible, but it is inferred. There are many things in the world we infer, which are Sukshma. You don't see the energy. You have energy, Kriya Shakti, the energy to do your thing. Similarly, you feel that you don't have the energy, absence of energy, that also you feel. Can you see the energy? Because you cannot see the energy, the force also. Can you see the force? Force and energy, they are not different. So you cannot say because you don't see, it doesn't exist. Energy is Sukshma. Similarly, here also, it is Sukshma. So, therefore, every living being, every being which are alive, they must have a Sukshma Shariram. And similarly, every being that dies, it has a Sukshma Shariram. And dying, the death is nothing but the separation of Sukshma from the Stula. And here, the Sukshma Shariram, which resides in this Stula Shariram is the tenement, it is the Ayatanam, and the Sukshma Shariram, which resides in the Stula Shariram, that will be in keeping with the Stula Shariram. A Sukshma Shariram can not that Sukshma Shariram, it is uniform for all the beings. Sukshma Shariram will be in keeping with the Stula Shariram because it has to operate through Stula Shariram. Therefore, the Sukshma Shariram of the Jiva will be in keeping with the Stula Shariram, what it had gained through the karma. A frog must have a Sukshma Shariram, its own Sukshma Shariram. A mosquito must have its own Sukshma Shariram. Similarly, human beings also have a separate Sukshma Shariram. They are not same. The Sukshma Shariram, manifestation of Sukshma Shariram is in keeping with the Stula Shariram. It is keeping with this physical body. The body, the Stula Shariram is called Upadhi. So, the manifestation of the faculties of Sukshma Shariram is in keeping with this Upadhi, Stula Upadhi called Stula Shariram. Sukshma Shariram is also Upadhi only. That is also Upadhi. Upadhi, what is Upadhi? Upadhi means Upa, Samipe, Stitva, Sviyan Gunan Anyatra Adadati iti Upadhi. That is called Upadhi. That is, it means that which remains closer and transfers the property of itself to another. That's called upadhi. Like a clear crystal is there. A clear colorless crystal. Then you place a red hibiscus flower near the crystal. Now the crystal will appear to be red. What is the color of the crystal? It is red. The colorless crystal has become red, as though become red. It doesn't become red. That is called upadhi. The color, the hibiscus, which is red color, transfers the property, the color, to the colorless crystal. Samipe stitva sviyan gunan anyatra adadati. This hibiscus color, the color of the hibiscus, now it has become the color of the crystal. So now the crystal is red, we say. The crystal is red, we say, and the redness of the crystal belongs to the hibiscus. That hibiscus is the upadhi. That's called upadhi. Upadhi is a technical word. In the Vedanta we use. The shariram is the upadhi. The sharira, indriya, manas is called the upadhi. This upadhi, the upadhi dharma, is as though transferred to the atma. Similarly, atmanaha dharma is that consciousness, the chaitanyam, the consciousness, that is the chaitanyatvam, is as though transferred to this body. The body enjoys the consciousness. The body is conscious. Why? Because of the consciousness. Body itself is not conscious. It's not conscious. The body is conscious because of consciousness, that is chaitanya. And the Atma needs a upadhi for its manifestation. Without that Atma cannot manifest itself. So therefore, the shariram is the upadhi. Is the upadhi for Atma to manifest. That is a upadhi. Therefore, stula shariram is upadhi, and the sukshma shariram is also upadhi. For sukshma shariram, the stula shariram is the upadhi. For sukshma shariram, the stula shariram is upadhi, because the manifestation of sukshma shariram for a particular jiva is in keeping with the physical body. It is stula shariram of that jiva. Therefore, this sukshma shariram, which is not available for perception, but it can be only inferred through the stula shariram, therefore we call it as sukshma. Because you cannot miss the presence of sukshma shariram. You can infer by inference. Therefore we call it as sukshma. That which is not available for your gross perception. Even the death also. Death is inferred. Death is really an inference. See, Janma is gross. When a being comes to, jiva comes to being, that you can see a body has come from the womb of the mother, whichever jiva is. Even if it is a mosquito is born, mosquito shariram. Even if it is a frog shariram. The human being also, that shariram has come. Now the shariram has come, the shariram survives. Now, when do we say that the jiva is dead? The person is dead. Shariram you can see. If shariram is that person, then the shariram continues. It is there. You can see. It is available for your gross perception. But we say the person has gone, is dead. How do you know he is gone? is right in front of you, his body is there. You infer the death. Death is, that is, the death is only by inference. You cannot see the person who resides in the Stula Shariram leaving the body. Stula Shariram is right in front and the doctor can see. It is there. It is available for everybody's perception. Then how does the doctor say the person is dead? He doesn't see that. No doctor see the Sukshma Shariram leaving the body. Science believes only that which are available for this Pratyakshadi Pramana. Science also has to believe, there is no choice. Science also has to believe on this inference. Because without inference, no, even the doctor cannot say the person is dead. Because when we say the person is dead, what is dead? What is really dead? If a person has, then what will be the reply of the doctor? What is dead? The body is there. If the person is a body, then what is dead? Body is right in front. So there must be something which is different from the body. That is not there. That has left the body. How do you know that? That left the body? By touching the nadi, by the pulse, by checking the heartbeat. It doesn't function. Therefore, you say the person is dead. Nobody there says the body doesn't function anymore. We say the person has gone, the person is dead, the Sukshma Shariram has left the body. So, the person has gone, the person is dead, the death is also only an inference. So, inference is a very powerful pramanam. We operate this pramanam inference in our daily life. Science also rely on inference. It's one of the important pramana. The doctor checks the pulse of the person. He throws a flashlight in the eyes of the dead person. If the person doesn't respond, then he concludes by his inference that the person is dead. He doesn't see the person leaving the body, but only by inference. Similarly, therefore, with regard to anything which are not available for gross perception, one cannot dismiss it. Since it can be inferred, since one cannot miss the presence of it, and it is available for inference. Therefore, one has to accept. One has to accept the presence of it. Nobody can deny that. And death is a very big thing. That is also only by inference. So, death being the separation of Sukshma Shariram from the Sthula Shariram, and that can be only inferred. Similarly, the birth is also, the Janma is also Sukshma Shariram occupying a new body. Janma is nothing but you are occupying a new tenement, new house called the body. So therefore, that which makes a body alive and that the departure of that which makes the body dead, that which is not available for the gross perception, that is Sukshma Shariram. Sukshma Shariram. And that Sukshma Shariram is the sadhanam. It is the instrument. It is a means for experiencing Sukha, Dukkha, Dukkha, Adi Padat. You have to bring in all the other experiences, all the other pairs of experiences. And this Sukshma Shariram, important point, this Sukshma Shariram has got 17 parts. Not the physical part, because it is Sukshmam, therefore the 17 parts are also Sukshma, subtle. What are those 17 parts? What are those 17 instruments? Sukshma Shariram itself is an instrument. That it has got 17 instruments. It is like a toolkit, having all the tools. having all the tools necessary for the operation. 17 important tools are there. What are those important tools? 5 sense organs of knowledge, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, 5 organs of action, Pancha Pranadayaha, 5 pranas. How many mind? Thank God, only one mind, not two minds. Manaschaikam, Manaha plus Cha plus Ekam, Cha plus Ekam, Chaikam. You know what Sandhi is? Vriddhi Sandhi. Cha plus Ekam, Chaikam. Manaha Cha Ekam. Chaikam means there is no Chaikam. Chaikam means Cha Ekam, one mind. Buddhis Chaika. Again Chaika. What is Chaika? Cha Eka. Eka Buddhihi. Buddhihi is Strilinga. Therefore Eka Buddhihi. Manaha is Napumsakalingam. Ekam Manaha. One Manas, one Buddhi. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, total 17. Therefore, Evam Saptadasha Kalabhihi, Kala means parts. Along with this 17 parts, Yat Tishtati, Yat means which. It's a correlative pronoun. It is connected to Tat. When Yat is there, Tat will be there. Yat Tat, Yatra Tatra, Yatha Tata. So that's why it's a correlative pronoun. It is connected to Tat. Yat Tishtati, that which remains, which stands. That is Sukshma Shariram. So Saptadasha Kalabhihi. Kala means parts, components. Dasha meaning 10. Sapta meaning 7. Saptadasha is 17. 1 plus 7. 17. Shodasha 16. Panchadasha 15. Ashtadasha Adhyayaha Gitayam. Ashtadashadhyayinim. Ashta plus Dasha 18. So here Sapta Dasha 17. 7 plus 10 17. Sapta 7 Dasha 10. So 17. Sapta Dasha Kalabhigi Saha Yat Tishtati Tat Sukshma Shariram. Saha is Avyaya. We know Saha Tritiya Avyaya. That which remains, which means that which remains along with the 17 components, 17 instruments, 17 tools, 17 parts. That is Sukshma Shariram. Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha. Saha, the word is an Avyaya. It means along with, like in the expression Ramena Saha Sita Gacchati, when we say along with Rama, Sita goes. So Saha indicates the another thing or person with whom the subject is doing the action. Along with that person, the subject does the action. So that is called Saha Tritiya, we say. So Saptadasha Kalabhiki Saha means along with these 17 components, along with the 17. Saha. So Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha Yagat Tishtati Tat Sukshma Shariram. Now, here an important point is that it's a technical thing also. Sukshma Shariram has got these 17 components. And Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha, when you say, that's why I gave this example. Ramena Saha Sita Gacchati. Ramena Saha Sita Gacchati. Ka Gacchati, Sita Gacchati. Along with whom? Ramena. Similarly, Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha, when you say, along with the 17 components. But who is the main person? Sita Gacchati, Sita is the subject. So, Ramena is not the main subject. Ramena Saha is connected with Rama. Similarly, Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha, when we say, Saptadasha-kala is not the main subject. The main subject must be there. What is the main subject, or who is the main subject? When you say 17, along with the 17 means one more thing is there. That is the main thing. So therefore, it must be 17 plus 1. It must be 17 plus 1. I hope you understand. Ramena saha Sita gacchati means Sita main, Rama along with Rama. So 1 plus 1, 2 people are there. But gacchati only, because Sita is the main person. Sita gacchati, Ramena saha. So 1 plus 1, Rama is 1, Sita is 1. So 2 people are there, but the Kriya Padam is in keeping with the main subject, which is Sita. Similarly, here also, Saptadasha Kala Bigi Saha, when we say 17, plus the main subject is there. Who is that main subject? You are the main subject. That Atma is the main subject. Without Atma, all these things doesn't exist. Sukshma Shariram is made of these 17 components. It's an assemblage. It is put together. It is an assembly. And what is the main thing without which this doesn't exist? Without which the Stula Shariram also doesn't exist. That is Atma. So, in fact, it is not even 17 plus 1. The 17 exists because of that 1. The 17 is 1, but 1 is not the 17. That you need to know. This 17 exists because of that 1, which is Atma. So, the 17 is 1, but 1 is not the 17. Therefore, that's why it is Saptadasha-kala bihi saha tishtati. So, Sukshma Shariram, like Stula Shariram, it exists because of Atma. Minus Atma, no Sukshma Shariram. So, therefore, Yata tishtati, that which remains, which stands along with this 17 components, that is called Sukshma Shariram. And what are those 17 parts? What are those 17 parts and other details with regard to Sukshma Shariram? You will see that in the next class. So we stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद.